Is that working, bro? Oh, wow. Alright. So that's not exactly the best view. On top of that, I haven't even started driving yet. So I don't know how this setup is gonna do once I start driving. We're about to find out. Currently today, we're back. It's officially season 3. It's the 7th of January. And I woke up earlier this morning to essentially finish up and get started on all my homework. Well, not started, but finish up what was left of it. And further, let me tell you. Are you staying? Are we good? Impact? Hey, look at that. I finished, and the more difficult thing that I had to do this morning was a 100 image little search for like landscapes, paintings, portraits, all under the theme of travel, right? Not the most difficult thing for me to do, but I'm gonna tell you right now, to find those resources in the essentially the scale that my teacher was asking for was a bit more on the difficult side, I'll admit, right? So I was going from like Institute, the Art of Chicago, the Institute Art of Chicago, whatever, NASA, and doing all these things that gave me like refined, clean photos, because we're not looking for anything that's pixelated. And we're looking for something that is along the lines of the dimensions of like 1500 by 2100 pixels, right? And bro, I did about 25 yesterday. Woke up at 4 in the morning this morning. At 4 in the morning, fell back asleep. Woke up at 5, and then I barely finished not too long ago. I want to say like around closer to 8:15 is when I finished. So from 5 to 8:15, just cranking them. Boom, boom, boom. Did the 20 art pieces, then I did the 20 paintings and the portraits, and then miscellaneous, what I find would be interesting that fits along the narrative of travel, right? And so, all in all, we're finished. I'm in 3 classes this term. One of them being graphic design, right? Typography. And then the other one just being kind of like a continuation of my old graphic design class, which is still like learning how to do all this kind of stuff with like essentially we're going to be doing a restaurant. Instead of us doing a location this time around, we're doing a restaurant being pizza themed. So I did that. I did my research yesterday. So all in all, for like research and photos and items, we'll call it, I did about 140 within the last 24 hours. Past that, for my my typography class, I had to do like drawing / fonts, mimic little fonts that we had. We had reference papers that we would do for our initials. For me being BR, right? Finish that out the way, and all in all, this could have been done out the way a long time ago, but if I'm being all honest, it's kind of on me. I prioritize making food, Crying Tiger, a Thai dish, over getting it out the way and done. I could have woke up, finished 2 of them, and then finished the last one and not have as hard of a time. Because if I'm being all honest, the one thing that's going to be a challenge, I'll be blunt, is fixing up on the mistakes from 3 years past, which, as I've mentioned, if this is probably your first video watching, about 3 years ago when I took graphic design at the same school with the same teacher under these different circumstances. Now that I'm 26 and I was 23 at the time, 22ish, I dropped out because, for one, I was doing dumb shit with my money in terms of buying stuff when it wasn't really necessary, to the point where I brought myself to an all-time low to where I just couldn't afford to. Like, I kind of panicked and dropped out of college. Looking back on it, at the time, the maturity wasn't there, mindset wasn't there, but it definitely was something that rang within my mind and scared me for a little bit. It kind of made me sit with comfort more so than anything else. So now I'm back and I'm re-attending the same term with the same teachers. Well, one different. Same teachers that were there when it happened, when I dropped, which is a little bit, I wouldn't say overwhelming, but a bit fear-inducing, because, who knows if they have that kind of same expectations of like, oh, he did it once, who's to say he won't do it again? Like, look, bro, shit's miserable out here, bro. I don't know. Work these 9-to-5 jobs. I want to do stuff that I'm passionate about, that I'm cool with. But yeah, man, we got food done, finished the homework. We're gonna be here from 9 to 6:30, which is gonna be the new, I'd call it, hourly time for the 3 classes that we're taking. So do expect, do tell, do show, and do know that priority being time management heavy. We have to make sure that whatever we get tasked, if it's easy to get it done. I finished the drawing and the fonts and all that shit early, within the first day. Boom, that's out the way. Cool. I just need to scan it. I didn't scan it up until this morning, halfway through my research, which isn't dumb. It's not bad, but it's also like, hey man, we gotta fix the habit now. We gotta start backing up our shit too. I got 3 SSDs, 2 that are Samsung. Sorry, 2 that are Samsung, and then one that was gifted to me by the school. Prices are about to spike this week, to where an SSD might go from $100 to $200, from what I've been told by my teacher, that like, if you want to buy an SSD, this week might be that week to do so, because past that, prices are going to go up. Essentially, Best Buy sold out. That's not good. He mentioned about getting an old version of it, of an SSD or like a hard drive from Costco. If I'm being honest, I don't trust hard drives because I had a bad experience with one, and all in all, I think SSDs are a lot more reliable. That to say, it can't not just break down on me, which sucks. It's the truth. It blows, but it's still a possibility. Because he mentioned that students in the past didn't save. They lost a lot of their shit, and he told the class essentially like his little thing to live by. 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is better, right? Which for me, when he said, I was like, damn, he kind of cooking, bro. Damn. So this morning, past the first class, I want to start backing up all my stuff, right? Because Lord have mercy, I lose one of these, and there goes that. I'm devastated. I'm heartbroken. I can't get my files back. That'd be all for the worse. But the one thing that I want to make sure of when I do it is that I have 3 at 3 different locations. What I was thinking so far was, besides having one on bag, keeping one possibly in here, maybe 50-50, because if this truck gets stolen ever in the future, there goes 2 fucking things, especially if my bag's there, oh, I'd be pissed, bro. I cried, man. I'd essentially, if somebody stole my bag, bro, I'd recreate an album based off of Tyler the Creator's Like Him, but for like 17 songs, dog, about how somebody stole my fucking hard drive, my fucking bag with my laptop and my truck, bro. I lost Snow Bunny. I lost my fishing bag. I lost it all. It'd be like Infinity War when Tony watched Spider-Man. If you haven't watched the movie, I'm sorry, but at this point, it's been out for a minute, bro. You gotta fucking watch the movie. When Iron Man watched fucking Spider-Man turn to dust, dog, that'd be like me watching my fucking bag in my truck and stuff. I'd be so fucking devastated. I'd be, you know, it'd horrible. It'd suck, but it'd be like, what else can you do about it, dog? Like, you could let a good cry out, sure. Fucking do that, man, if it makes you feel better, but past that, what you gonna do? Crash out? There's no reason to, bro. I mean, you can, there is reason to, but what do you get out of doing something like that? Ah, fuck, man. We're barely getting here. I'm looking forward to it. There's never a freaking parking spot here, man. God damn it. I don't know why, but I always stop here just to see, you know, where the wife at. Just kidding. To my future girl, to my future partner, you didn't hear that. That's not true. That's not me. I think this gum is affecting my way of thinking. I must have slipped some shit in here. I'm the one that fucking took it. Oh, brother. Okay. But we're here. We're about to be finished. Other than that, first fucking video of the season 3. I'm excited. I'm happy. I got here on time. Like 10 minutes early for the first fucking time ever, bro. So, do expect there to be, hopefully, a stronger consistency. Well, you know what? Hope is not a good word. Know that there will be a stronger consistency this year around as compared to last year. So, with that being said, this will be the end of this morning little routine / catch up. So I'm gonna see you guys probably midday, if not after all the classes are said and done. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. And by next one, I mean by the next recording. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.